Marie is a bright ball of sunshine. You hear her from down the hall. Her voice is very distinct. Everyone knows Marie. Marie is friends with everyone. If she could be friends with the door, she would.
The bond Marie has with her students is very special. She's more than a teacher to her kids, she calls them. She's a cheerleader, she's their advocate, she's their coach, she's their counselor. She knows everything there is to know about her kids.
If I can make these kids smile and laugh, that's the most important things. If we can make them smile and laugh, maybe learn the multiplication tables, but if they can make them smile and laugh and forget the struggles they're at, right there at that moment.
She comes in here with a smiling face every morning, ready to go, watches children go through the exact same thing that her son went through.
I was excited. I had my first child, Gabriella, who was just a wonderful girl, wonderful baby, and I always wanted a large family and was thrilled to have another child so soon. I think we felt blessed. The type of kid Blaze was happy and full of life. We always called him the party kid. Always wanted to be with the neighbor kids, play with the neighbor kids, stay up late, watch TV. Blaze was very active, and he was doing gymnastics at the athletic club, and he would complain about his legs hurting, and we came home and he didn't get better. And so a week to 2 weeks later, we went back to see Dr. Bobel, the neurologist at the time, and he diagnosed him with a brain tumor. Wow, whew. It's not what you expect as a mother. I knew my life was going to change. You're in shock. You have this plan in your life. I had a plan of having 3 children, and that was going to change. And I didn't realize, how much it was going to change my life for the bad and for the good. I mean, a lot of good things have come out of my son being diagnosed. I don't think Blaze totally understood, because that's how he started as a 4.5-year-old, and it just became his life. And we were at the hospital one time, and he was friends with this little boy from the valley, and we were visiting with him, and me being the teacher, I wasn't teaching at the time, me being the teacher, was talking to him about school, and he was unhappy. And I said, why? He said, because I can't run anymore. And Blaze turned to him and said, what's wrong with you? He's like, I'm never sick. And here's my son in a wheelchair without any hair. Like, nothing's wrong with me. I don't know what you're complaining about. And so I think he just realized that this was his life. But I give the credit all to Driscoll. I give that all to Driscoll. He loved the nurses. He didn't mind going to the hospital. That was a blessing for me. I watched her brother, get sick. And I remember her asking me, isn't there anything else? And I think that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, was tell my child, we've done everything. So, and then to watch her process. We gave her all the information. We didn't feel that we needed to hide anything from her or Blaze. And see, when she was in 6th grade, they had to write a book in middle school, and she wrote a book about her brother. And at the last page, she wrote, everyone thinks I'm normal. I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm just a normal kid. She said, it's not normal to lose a brother.
Marie losing Blaze, I think, has made an impact on how she teaches and what she brings to the classroom every day. She knows what it's like to be a parent of a child who's been in a hospital and was here for quite some time.
Even though it's a sad thing that happened, it made her 100 times stronger as a person. And I still don't know how she does it.
And it's not just a teaching job. We just don't teach the 4 core subjects. You know, we have to teach how to deal with pain. We have to teach how to deal with your siblings that are jealous of you because you're getting all these gifts and no one else in your family's getting them. We have to teach them how to be polite to their parents when they're grouchy.
She's still so connected to these kids. It's incredible. She is for these kids that teacher that you'll always remember. She's just got that fire in her, and I think that's Blaze.
He gave me courage. Gave me courage to do what I'm doing now. He gave me the love to pass on to all these families. I think, and he helps me. And I talk to him at work when I have kids that need extra help. I'll say, okay, you need to help this one place. You need to help this little boy. You need to help this family. You need to be in this room and help them.
You know, she incorporates a lot of fun into lesson plans. She wants the kids to have a place to come where they can be a kid and learn and have fun.
Marie is one of the most important things that these kids have. Be around kids who are going through something similar, even if it's not the exact same diagnosis. All of these kids are having something medical going on. And it makes them feel like they belong. They truly feel like a part of the family. The kids then get to know one another. They have friends. It's a normal classroom.
But she also helps these parents. She's really gets pretty close with the parents too, helping them understand what their children are going through, if they're struggling, if they're, throwing a tantrum sometimes. It's like that's kind of normal.
Driscoll is a family. Driscoll works together. We work with the doctors, the nurses, the social workers, PTOT. We all work together as a team. And the whole goal is to make your child to be the best, to do the best that they can do.
She's made this classroom into that safe, supportive, fun environment.
She's someone to talk to. She's someone to give you her honest opinion on something. She's there to console you. She's a mom figure to me.
I think Blaze would be proud of the way that I've continued to live his legacy, to try to be happy, to make something good out of something that bad has happened in his life, our life. And I think he's smiling at me. I think he's smiling at me.